to stare.
All right, we're live.
All right, thank you everyone for joining us for our Finance Committee meeting. Let's get started.
I'm sorry about that.
Committee on Finance, Tuesday the 28th of July, 2020. Councilmember Wyatt.
Here.
Councilmember Bowman.
Present.
Councilmember Nowakowski.
Here.
Councilmember Rivera. Councilmember Wendell.
Present.
Councilmember Galamek.
Here.
Quorum is present.
All right, from the top.
Item number 1, City of Buffalo Street Light Audit Follow-Up Letter.
Okay, do we have someone from the Controller's Office?
Yes, Delano Dow, Deputy Comptroller Delano Dow. The Comptroller did submit a letter to National Grid to look at the status of the reconciliation. We haven't heard back from them, but I do have this City of Buffalo auditor on the line, Kevin Kaufman. He can provide any additional information you guys might need.
Okay. Do we have any information at all? I mean, as far as an estimated amount that we could possibly be receiving, anything?
Kevin Kaufman, the auditor. As of today, we've received approximately $1 million as a result of this audit from National Grid. There's still hopefully more to get going forward, but at this time, it's in the preliminary stages that we can't put a dollar amount on it at this today. That's why we want to get National Grid to the table and get this resolved as soon as possible.
Okay, and that amount represents what? Is it a time period it represents? How does that, how did they come up with giving us that million?
So they overbilled us from the period 2013 through 2019, I believe.
Okay.
And that was the result of that overbilling.
Okay.
That included interest they had to pay to the city.
Okay. So is it that we're looking at from 2019 to current?
No, there's still some unresolved issues from that audit that has already happened.
Okay.
And resolved. The one that resolved was a pretty easy to see overbilling by National Grid. There's some other issues that have not been resolved or agreed to.
Is there any way that we can mitigate this where we're not trying to recapture money from 5-10 years? In any other way that we can do this where we can have that cash come back to us a lot quicker?
Yes, we can. We can continue, have audits performed on this billing more regularly.
Okay.
Would help with that.
Okay. Is that something that we're putting in place?
Yeah, as soon as we get this resolved, we'll put in place the next one.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Any questions, colleagues? Councilmember Nowakowski.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Kaufman, just a quick question. What triggered this this audit?
Well, this audit started in 2013 as a result of a request from Councilman Fontana to perform an audit. It was done about a decade ago with good results also.
So due to the audit, we've saved almost $1 million?
Correct.
Wow, thank you.
Any other council member?
Can you hear me?
Oh, okay, Councilmember, the Majority Leader.
Thank you. Mr. Kaufman, my understanding, you said it's too early to put a price on it. Once we determine how much money is owed to the city, will the city receive interest, and not only interest, but compound interest on the money that is outstanding?
Yes, there's a process in place with the Public Service Commission that addresses the interest to be paid.
Okay, so the city will be made whole any money that is outstanding?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Any other council member?
No question. Motion to table.
Motion to table, seconded by Councilmember Nowakowski. Next item.
I think item number 2, drug asset forfeiture wire transfers.
Okay, this item is open. And
Delano Dow, Deputy Comptroller. I know Malcolm did reach out to me yesterday in regards to the asset forfeiture. I reached out to our city accountant, Bill Ferguson, and he did some research for us. And he indicated that where the Department of Audit Control doesn't have any piece in regards to the asset forfeiture, the activity that goes through that account. All we do is we receive an annual audit that's done by a third party audit firm to let us know the activity, if everything is going good in there or not, as far as the activity that's coming in and out of that account. But we don't do anything with the asset forfeiture.
Okay. I really wasn't requesting audit. The controller's office. This was for the Buffalo Police Department because there was conversation maybe about a year or so ago regarding their proceeds that they received, and from what our understanding was, there was a portion time in which the council got a percentage, and that hadn't been happening. So I wanted to know what the total was over the last year, what we had been receiving, and start finalizing how we can start getting those dollars, because we can use those dollars in our community centers and other areas, especially for me as it pertains to our youth. So I was hoping that Buffalo Police would be on, and I guess they're not. Chief of Staff.
No, sir, we did not have Buffalo Police on today.
Okay, so we'll just, any questions, colleagues? Did anybody else understand what I was, where this was before, that there was a time in which we got a percentage of the dollars from forfeiture? Actually, I want to ask them, what do they use the money for exactly? I mean, give us some specifics. But again, we need to ask them, this should go to the police department to give us information. Okay, so we can motion to table.
Motion to table.
Second by Councilmember Wingo.
Item number 3, approval to renew contract with Axon Enterprise.
Okay, this item.
Motion to table.
Motion to table, seconded by Councilmember Bowman.
No other items. Motion to.
Mr. Chair.
Yes.
I just want to say thank you, Mr. Chair, but I just want to say congratulations to Mr. Delano Dow on his elevation to Deputy Comptroller for the City of Buffalo. Well deserving, and we really, really appreciate all the hard work that he's been doing, and he's really been taking the brunt of all of our questions, and he's been giving us the information that we asked for right back. So again, congratulations, Mr. Delano Dow, on your elevation to City of Buffalo Deputy Comptroller. You are well deserving, sir.
I would like to second that. He's very transparent, answers all the questions we fire off at him, so couldn't have gone to a better person.
All right.
Thank you.
Anything else, gentlemen?
Nothing further. Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn, seconded by Councilmember Bowman.